right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday, and our good friend from Ed's Sbragia Vineyards were in to see us, and well, we did an interview with Ed here on WineWatchTV to start off the year. Last year, a big teddy bear of a guy, the winemaker for Beringer for 20 plus years, worked with the great Myron Nightengale. Now he is focusing on his family vineyards and his own wine with the namesake on it, Sbragia. And I have to say, after tasting through these wines, when they gave me the pricing, I almost fell out of my chair. I could not believe how reasonably priced these wines are. This is the only winemaker in California history that has made both a #1 Wine Spectator white wine and a red wine. And not that that means anything, but, you know, it does mean something, kind of. I mean, this guy makes great whites, great reds. Everything he makes is great. Even the Zinfandel is really good. We started out with his Sauvignon Blanc from Dry Creek Valley. This is from the Home Ranch and the Schmidt Vineyard, which is right next door to their home ranch, all stainless steel with this. So very bright, very fresh style, green figs and melon, kind of tropical fruit papaya in there as well. And a little bit of smoky note coming in on the second day, but really clean and fresh style of Sauvignon Blanc on the finish there, that melon and fig fruit showing, and tongue-tingly acidity, kind of a white chocolate note here on the second day also, and really nice freshness in this wine. A very good little Sauvignon Blanc for $21. All right, the Sbragia Chardonnay Home Ranch, similar along the lines to that Beringer Private Reserve, not quite as big, not quite as oaky, a little more balanced. This wine's got a good amount of toasty oak on the leaves for 1 year to add some richness in the oak, and some butter toast notes there, pear and white peach fruit. Really nice tree fruit showing on the tongue with a creamy texture of whole milk, that toasty oak and buttery nuance showing through the finish, but lovely balance in this wine. Just the right touch of toasty oak spice, lovely fresh acidity, cleaning things up on the finish. Excellent juice at $28.50. Then on to the Merlot, and this is from the Home Ranch. All these wines come from the Sbragia's own vineyards, with the exception of two, the Monte Rosso, and they get a little Cabernet Franc up on Mount Veeder, which gives this wine a little bit of a floral lift. There's 5% in there. This wine has got a lovely aroma here of dark cherry and plum fruit, a good amount of fresh earth and fine herbs to the bouquet, really rich and complex here. A big Merlot, milk chocolate notes, and a smoky bacon fat kind of nuance, really becoming pronounced on the second day. On the palate, this wine is big and chewy. Lots of dark cherry and plum fruit, plush, silky, smooth tannins, very rich and unctuous, but still has elegance and a long, layered finish. A firm hand of acidity here holding things together. Really lovely smoky nuance at the end as well. Excellent juice at $25.50. Wow. The Zinfandel from Gino's Vineyard. This is named after Ed's father. This wine has that typical fresh berry pie fruit you get from Zinfandel. Cherry and wild strawberry. Very pretty fresh flowers, toffee. Nice complexity here. Very fresh and bright style of Zinfandel with a good amount of that sweet berry pie fruit showing on the tongue, along with those pretty floral notes and that smoky meaty note coming through on the finish here also. But lovely balance for a Zin. Excellent. Zinfandel? Does it exist? Everything Sbragia makes, as I said before, is excellent. $33. And Sbragia Cabernet, the Andelson Vineyard, and this is one of the vineyards they do not own. It's right down the street from Home Vineyard, and it's owned by the family doctor. This one's got 5% Cabernet Franc in it. For Mount Veeder also. Lovely dark currant, cassis berry fruit here. Tobacco, espresso, dark cocoa notes. Really complex bouquet of aroma. Some graphite and mineral nuance coming out on the second day. A big and chewy wine on the tongue with lots of that dark berry fruit, but ripe and round tannins. Very long and layered finish, echoing that spice and nuance from the nose. A really well-built wine here, but very well-balanced also. All these wines showing that firm hand of acidity that holds things together nicely here. And this wine is most excellent for, I mean, a song. All these wines, like I said, $39.75. Wow, one of the best values I have had in a Cabernet from Sonoma or Napa all year. And then the Monte Rosso Vineyard, one of the most famous vineyards in Sonoma, partially owned by the Gallo family. This wine has got a lovely bouquet of dark currants, cassis fruit, dark earth, smoky meat-like nuances, fresh herbs, bitter chocolate, really lovely complexity here. And this is going to be, the vineyard is in what's going to be called the Moon Mountain District, a new AVA in Sonoma. And this is 100% Cabernet, so no blend here. Lots of dark currant and dark cherry fruit, big and chewy on the tongue, with a lot of layers of spice and earth, and lovely balance here. That bitter cocoa and tobacco note showing even bigger on the second day. But again, this wine, lovely balance, edging out the Andelson on the second day, but most excellent juice at $49.50. That's what we had to drink with our friends from Sbragia Vineyards. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.